Revealed. The truth about Kim Ji-won and Kim Soo-hyun's on-screen and off-screen bond. Are the sparks we see on screen just masterful acting? Or is there something deeper brewing behind the cameras? Whispers from industry insiders hint at a connection that goes beyond professionalism, leaving fans worldwide questioning what's real and what's just performance. Stay with Red Carpet Revealed as we dig into the hidden dynamics and uncover the story everyone's been dying to know. Are the sparks we see between Kim Ji-won and Kim Soo-hyun on screen the product of impeccable acting? Or is there something deeper behind their captivating chemistry? It is a question that has been whispered in online forums, dissected in fan edits, and speculated on by entertainment journalists since the pair first shared the screen. Together, they are magnetic. A combination of charisma and subtle emotional layering that has kept audiences hooked to every scene. But as with any great mystery in the world of Korean drama and celebrity culture, the line between fiction and reality is never as clear as it seems. To understand the fascination surrounding them, one has to look first at their individual trajectories. Kim Soo-hyun has long been a titan of Hallyu, a household name not just in Korea but across Asia and beyond. From his breakout roles in dramas like Dream High and Moon, Embracing the Sun, to his career-defining performance in My Love from the Star, he cemented himself as one of the most bankable and versatile actors of his generation. His characters range from tender, vulnerable young men to stoic, worldly figures, and in each role, he brings a sincerity that makes the unreal feel utterly real. Kim Ji-won, on the other hand, has carved her own impressive path, becoming known for her ability to slip into any character with effortless grace. From her role as the chick, ambitious heiress in The Heirs to the unforgettable soldier Yoon Myung-ju in Descendants of the Sun, she has shown a rare ability to blend strength and vulnerability. More recently, her poignant portrayal in Liberation Notes captured hearts with a raw, understated performance that spoke directly to the quiet struggles of everyday people. In each project, she has expanded her repertoire, establishing herself as a leading actress who commands both critical respect and fan devotion. When the announcement came that Kim Ji-won and Kim Soo-hyun would share the screen, the reaction was immediate. Fans exploded with excitement, predicting that the chemistry between two of Korea's most talented actors would be nothing short of explosive. The project quickly drew headlines not only for its star-studded cast but for the possibility that it might create one of those rare on-screen partnerships that transcends the story and lingers in the cultural imagination. From the very first scenes they filmed together, it was clear that something unusual was happening. The way Kim Soo-hyun's eyes softened when he looked at her, the way Kim Ji-won seemed to instinctively match his rhythm, created a kind of alchemy that can't be scripted. Audiences noticed immediately. Clips of their interactions went viral, racking up millions of views on TikTok and YouTube. Twitter threads dissected the micro-expressions in their performances, fans pausing frames to point out the almost imperceptible smiles or lingering glances that seemed to suggest something unscripted was at play. Media outlets began to take notice too. Articles described the pairing as lightning in a bottle, praising the authenticity of the performances. Critics highlighted their ability to make even the simplest dialogue heavy with subtext, to turn every silence into a moment charged with electricity. For many, it was reminiscent of the great on-screen pairings in K-drama history, moments when the audience suspends disbelief entirely, convinced that what they are watching is not just acting but the revelation of something genuine. Behind the scenes, whispers began to circulate. Members reportedly commented on how naturally the two fell into step with each other, joking easily during rehearsals, sharing quiet conversations between takes. To outsiders, it looked like a professional rapport, the kind of mutual respect that comes when two seasoned actors recognize each other's skill. But to fans and media eager for a story, it was fuel for speculation. As the drama aired, the frenzy only intensified. Ratings climbed with each episode, and much of the credit was given to the central chemistry between Kim Ji-won and Kim Soo-hyun. Interviews with the actors did little to quell the excitement. When asked about working together, they praised each other effusively, smiling in ways that fans described as too genuine. Body language experts were called in by gossip sites to analyze their press conference interactions, pointing to gestures, like leaning in closer when speaking, or mirroring each other's posture, as possible signs of a deeper bond. On social media, shipping culture went into overdrive. Edits imagining them as a real-life couple spread rapidly. Fanfiction filled online communities, and hashtags combining their names trended across multiple countries. For fans who had long dreamed of seeing them together, the drama provided not just entertainment but a fantasy playground, where the line between character and actor blurred into something intoxicatingly real. And yet, with every public appearance, the mystery deepened. There were the little things, the way Kim Soo-hyun's expression softened when Kim Ji-won was speaking, the way she laughed more openly in his presence than with other co-stars. These simply the signs of two colleagues enjoying a comfortable working relationship, or glimpses of something more? The question lingered, unanswered. And perhaps deliberately so. The entertainment industry thrives on ambiguity. And the what if and the maybe that curiosity blooms, keeping audiences invested long after the credits roll. And so, as the drama soared in popularity, the media carefully stoked the flames of speculation. Headlines asked the questions everyone was thinking but no one could confirm. Were Kim Ji-won and Kim Soo-hyun just exceptional professionals? Or had the lines between their on-screen romance and real lives begun to blur? The frenzy reached a peak during awards season, when the two appeared together on stage to accept a joint award for their performances. The chemistry was undeniable. Standing side by side, dressed in elegant evening wear, they looked every bit the glamorous power couple. When Kim Soo-hyun reached out to guide Kim Ji-won gently across the stage, the audience erupted in applause and screams. One gesture was enough to set off weeks of speculation, dissected endlessly in fan forums and entertainment columns alike. By the end of the drama's run, one thing was certain: Kim Ji-won and Kim Soo-hyun had created something unforgettable. Whether or not their bond extended beyond the screen, the legacy of their pairing was secure. They had given audiences not just a story to follow but a mystery to obsess over, a tantalizing hint of reality woven into fiction. And yet, the story was only half told. As compelling as their on-screen chemistry was, what happened once the cameras stopped rolling that truly fueled the fascination? Off-screen, away from scripts and directors, what kind of relationship did they really share? The whispers grew louder, the curiosity sharper. Fans wanted to know, when the lights went out and the set emptied, did the connection between Kim Ji-won and Kim Soo-hyun fade away? Or did it follow them into the quiet corners of their real lives? The answer lay in the shadows, where professional boundaries meet personal truth. And it was there, behind the polished facade of press conferences and the carefully staged photos, that the most tantalizing questions remained unanswered. The cameras stopped rolling and the carefully scripted moments faded into the shadows. A new chapter of the Kim Ji-won and Kim Soo-hyun story began to unfold. It was here, beyond the reach of studio lights, that fans and industry insiders alike searched for clues about what their relationship really meant. Was it simply the professionalism of two actors at the top of their game? Or was there a deeper current of emotion binding them together away from the gaze of millions? The first hints came from those who worked closest to them. Crew members whispered about the way the two seemed unusually attuned to one another's moods on set. If Kim Ji-won arrived tired or quiet, Kim Soo-hyun would be the first to notice, offering her water or a light-hearted joke to ease the tension. If Kim Soo-hyun appeared stressed by the demands of a scene, Kim Ji-won had a way of steadying him with a calm word or supportive glance. To colleagues, it looked like a natural camaraderie. Fans reading between the lines, it was something more intimate, a bond that couldn't be faked. Public appearances only heightened the intrigue. Press conferences, their body language became the subject of endless analysis. When they sat side by side, shoulders brushing, when they leaned in to whisper during lulls and questioning, they shared glances that seemed to sparkle with private understanding. The cameras captured it all. Online communities dissected every frame, taking down clips, adding captions, speculating about the emotions behind each smile. Even in the most innocuous interactions, the audience sensed electricity. Award shows added another layer of fascination. When Kim Ji-won accepted an award and Kim Soo-hyun stood in the wings, clapping with visible pride, fans erupted with joy. When he bowed slightly as she passed him, his hand brushing lightly against hers, the moment trended worldwide. Was it simply etiquette? Or was it the language of affection, disguised as formality? In the fevered imagination of fans, these moments blurred the boundary between courtesy and connection. The gossip industry, ever hungry, began to spin stories. Anonymous sources claimed the two had been spotted dining together late at night after filming Wrapped. Others reported seeing them rehearsing privately. going over lines long after other cast members had left. Their agencies denied any romantic involvement, insisting that they were colleagues with great mutual respect. In the world of celebrity, denial often fuels curiosity rather than quelling it. The very act of insisting there was nothing to see convinced many that there was, in fact, something being hidden. Shipping culture reached new heights. Fan-made videos intercut behind-the-scenes footage with romantic music, creating many dramas that blurred fiction and reality. Social media timelines filled with theories, fanfiction, and even mock wedding invitations for the two. The desire to see them together transcended the drama itself. It became a cultural phenomenon, a collective fantasy shared across continents. Yet with every surge of speculation came the sobering reality of the entertainment industry. Both Kim Soo-hyun and Kim Ji-won were veterans, aware of how dangerous rumors could be. Too much attention on personal lives could overshadow their craft, reduce them to gossip fodder rather than respected artists. And so they walked a delicate line, neither confirming nor outright rejecting the possibility of something more. They laughed when asked in interviews. Responses carefully neutral, playful but big. It was a masterclass in control, allowing fans to dream without committing to a narrative that could spiral out of control. What made the situation even more tantalizing was the undeniable sense of comfort they seemed to share off-screen. In candid behind-the-scenes clips released by the network, interactions often looked less like rehearsed professionalism and more like the easy rapport of longtime companions. They teased each other, exchanged knowing smiles, and sometimes sat in comfortable silence, their presence alone enough to convey familiarity. These unscripted moments only deepened the sense that their bond was layered, complex, and perhaps not easily defined by the simple labels of co-star or friend. The cultural context in Korea also shaped the narrative. Couples are often scrutinized with an intensity that borders on obsession. Relationships can become scandals, capable of altering careers overnight. For actors like Kim Soo-hyun and Kim Ji-won, whose reputations rest heavily on their ability to embody diverse roles, the revelation of a romance could risk typecasting or shifting the audience's perception. Perhaps that was why they guarded the truth so fiercely, choosing ambiguity over exposure, mystery over revelation. Still, the fascination grew. Entertainment shows replayed their interviews on endless loops, zooming in on hand gestures, analyzing laughter. Tabloids speculated about late-night text exchanges, secret gifts, coded Instagram posts. The public devoured every scrap of information, turning it into a larger narrative of hidden romance. Even international media picked up on the frenzy, publishing features on Korea's most enigmatic on-screen duo, noting the parallels between their drama storyline and the rumors swirling in real life. And then there were the fans themselves. Perhaps blurred the line more than anyone else. For them, the desire to believe in a real romance was not just about celebrity gossip. It was about hope. About a fantasy that love stories could leap from fiction into reality. In a world that often feels chaotic and uncertain, the possibility that two beloved stars might truly be in love offered comfort, joy, and a sense of connection across cultures and languages. It all, Kim Ji-won and Kim Soo-hyun remained enigmatic. Their professionalism never wavered. Their performances only grew more compelling. But the more they tried to keep their bond defined by work, the more the public insisted on searching for signs of something else. It was as though they had become characters in a drama larger than any script, one written by the collective imagination of millions. One that had no clear ending. Perhaps that is where the truth lies. Not in the whispered rumors or the dissected video clips. The undeniable fact that their partnership, whatever form it truly takes, has become legendary. On screen, they ignite chemistry that feels both thrilling and authentic. Off-screen, they maintain a connection that resists easy explanation. Maybe it is friendship. Maybe it is something more. Or maybe it is both, existing in a space too nuanced for labels. What remains clear is that their story has redefined what it means to be a co-star in the age of global fandom. They are not just actors performing roles, they are symbols of a yearning audience. Mirrors for our own longing to believe in love that transcends fiction. Whether they are simply colleagues who understand each other deeply or companions on a more personal journey, Kim Ji-won and Kim Soo-hyun have become more than just entertainers. They have become a mystery that refuses to be solved. So the question lingers, as tantalizing now as it was when the first rumors began. Ji-won and Kim Soo-hyun simply masters of their craft? Or is there a hidden truth behind their bond? The answer may never be spoken aloud. Perhaps it doesn't need to be. The silence. In the spaces between words and glances, lies a story that audiences will continue to tell themselves. A story that belongs as much to the fans as it does to the stars. In the end, the truth about their on-screen and off-screen bond may not be about whether they are secretly in love, but about the power of storytelling itself. Have given us characters to adore, chemistry to marvel at, and mysteries to unravel. They have blurred the line between art and life in ways that captivate the imagination. And perhaps that is the greatest gift they could offer, not an answer, but a question that keeps us coming back, watching, and dreaming. As the lights fade and the final curtain falls, one thing is certain, the story of Kim Ji-won and Kim Soo-hyun's bond is far from over. It will live on in every rewatch, every fan edit, whisper on social media, and every headline that dares to ask, once again, the question we all secretly want answered. And so, the curtain falls on our journey into the enigmatic bond between Kim Ji-won and Kim Soo-hyun. Began as a simple collaboration on screen has transformed into a phenomenon that extends far beyond the walls of any set, stirring endless debates, sparking countless fan theories, and leaving the world captivated by the space between truth and illusion. Perhaps we may never know the full story, whether their connection lives solely in their artistry or in the quiet corners of their private lives. But maybe that is the beauty of it. The greatest mysteries are the ones that keep us watching, wondering, and feeling. In a world where headlines often come and go in a flash, this tale endures because it speaks to something universal, the hope that love, whether real or imagined, can leap from fiction into reality. Kim Ji-won and Kim Soo-hyun have given us more than performances. They have given us a story to dream about, a riddle without a final answer, a spark that continues to burn long after the cameras have stopped rolling. To all of you who have joined us on this journey, thank you. Your curiosity, your passion, your unwavering support are what make Red Carpet Revealed more than just a channel, they make it a community. Every comment, every share, moment you spend with us fuels our mission to dig deeper, the stories that lie beneath the glitter, and to bring you closer to the truth, even when the truth remains shrouded in mystery. This may be the end of today's story. It is not the end of the journey. Behind every red carpet, behind every dazzling smile, there is always more to uncover. Stay with us, because the next revelation may be just around the corner. With gratitude and anticipation, the Red Carpet Revealed team.